All right. Don't talk yet. Don't talk. Don't do it. All right, you can talk.
Okay.
There we go.
Did he set it up right this time?
Yep. Hey, everybody. I am Steak Saucy, and welcome to Rebirth from the Ashes. We are on episode 7, and the adventure so far has been tragic. We've already lost one player, and now one of our PCs has been kicked out of the city as they embark on an epic adventure. But before I get started, let's go ahead and introduce our players, and when that's done, Sally will give us a recap of last week if you missed the episode.
Hello, I'm Alpha, playing Sally. She's a changeling bard. Right now she is a high elf. She is looking cute. And yeah, she's the one that has wanted posters out for her, so boof. Your turn.
Okay, it's me, Green the Cursed One, playing Grant. I'm apparently just a very unlucky monk who likes to throw suns at people.
God, it's so mean.
I'm Ozzy. I play Idjit. I'm a Rin Kuki barbarian. Yeah, don't call me fluffy. Don't call me cute. I get really, really angry.
Sally did last week.
Yeah, Sally still has it coming.
All right, well, that is our players. Sally, can you go ahead and give us a recap of last week's adventure?
Green got cursed by 3 times by the chat. Sally got cursed once. Kind of sucked. For both of us. Sally and Midget got into trouble. There was a beholder skull found. Sally did the rest of her sacrifices. Most of them were guards. Sally and Idjit were released from the prison. They went home. There's an arm on the thing. Sally went to shower. Idjit threw it in the shower. And yeah, there's a wanted poster for Sally because she was making fun of the guard's kid, and then they all left the city.
Our brave adventurers have finally embarked outside of the protective walls of the city. And now they are going on their adventure, led by their guide, friendly cleric, Frederick. So, how do you guys want to start?
I don't know how the map's supposed to be read or where it leads to, so one of the expertise
even know what the
people
map is.
should do that for me.
Frederick pulls out the map as you guys take in the site around you. You guys have been outside the walls a multitude of times. I'd say, like, you could count it on 2 hands for sure. But you guys have never went far from the walls. The farthest maybe being a mile into the outside forest. Because from this southern exit that you guys have taken, which is pretty much the main exit. Oh, that's not good. You guys are in the beginnings of an immense forest. There is a main road that goes pretty much through the forest. However, because, pretty much all of living beings have been destroyed outside of the city, the road, of course, is not being repaired, so it is dilapidated in some spots, broken, or even completely gone in others. You guys wouldn't know very well because not many people have went this far outside of the wall, but not all adventurers have Sir Frederick and his handy map. As he unfurls it, he goes, if I'm correct, it looks like we have to take this main path about 2 miles into the forest. And then there's supposed to be a big rock? I don't know. I never actually did map reading, but this looks like to be some type of big structure. And when we get there, we got to hook a left. All right, gang.
You mind if I take a look at that?
Okay, sure. And what form are you in right now, Sally?
She is in her high elf form, with her name as being Faith.
Okay, he's going to slowly hand you the map, but he is going to be looking to see if your hands are clean.
She showered before she left, so they should be clean.
I'm waiting for Demars to pick over there. He gifted 5 subs. Thank you, Demars.
Anyways, so she takes the map and she looks at it and she takes out her map. She looks at her map. Is it the same thing?
Okay, so you're taking the map basically.
Yep.
Curse Grant and bless Sally. Holy shit. So right into the episode. Grant, how many curses do you have at the moment?
This
Does he have the one on his forehead? Does he have the one on his forehead? We're with him
do
now.
I still have a lightning bolt?
Yeah.
So this will be 3 all at once.
You got one removed.
So I will have lightning bolt, can't sit, and whatever this turns out to be. If I get to 5, I quit.
Oh boy. Can I get a D100 roll from you, Green or Grant? As a mysterious breeze passes through the trees, you see flowers and butterflies floating through the air.
Do they speak Vietnamese?
82.
And as you're absorbing this blessed scenery, Sally, a ray of sunshine comes down and just sort of warms your cheek.
Thank you, JD.
Grant, a big stick falls in a puddle and splashes you in mud. You got an 86?
I got 82.
82. Oh, for fuck's sake. All right. Okay. Chat. The size of the cursed becomes variable. Each morning when they wake, roll a d6 to determine how big the cursed is this day. 1 is ant-sized. 2, house cat-sized. 3, halfling-sized. 4, adult human-sized. 5, tall as an elephant. 6, as tall as a giraffe.
I missed a couple of those. Do you want to read that one more time?
1 is an ant. 2 is a house cat. 3 is a halfling. 4 is an adult human. 5 is elephant height. And 6 is tall as a giraffe.
Beautiful.
A crazy curse. Alpha, when rolled... Oh my god, what has JD done?
First me.
Cursed Aussie.
We're going to do curses
Cursed
first.
Aussie, blessed.
As you guys leave the gate, Sally is blessed with this like holy ray of sunshine through the trees when Idjit and Grant just get splashed as this tree branch breaks down and
53.
crushes this puddle. That is a 53 for our boy here. I'm just going to read it. I'm not even going to care. I'm just going to read it. The curse does not have a name. No word seems to describe them, and anyone who has tried has forgotten it, including the cursed.
So nobody remembers my name anymore.
Nobody knows your name, including you. Huh.
Okay.
I don't...
Interesting.
I don't know how this is going to affect the adventure, but jot that
you
down.
don't have a bad one.
Jot that down on your character sheet. And now, I guess for the blessing, it says that Sally
67.
rolled a 67. I don't have to pull this chart up usually. Let me go ahead and pull up my blessings chart. Ba 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 ba.
Yep, this is chaos to start off the night.
Yeah, this is very chaotic to start off the night. As you are splashed with this ray of sunlight. Oh my, what the fuck does this even mean? For the next 24 hours, enemies have disadvantage on attempts to grapple or knock you prone, and you are simply immune to telekinesis and reverse gravity.
Wow.
Does that mean that the fucker that's been in my brain can't talk to me?
Honey,
For
I want you to
24
understand
hours?
that there's a difference between telekinesis and telepathy.
Oh, you know what? I am tired. Leave me alone.
Okay,
Thought it was the wrong thing.
just letting you know.
Yep.
You cannot be telekinesisted, but you can still be telepathed.
Okay. Telepathize.
Okay, wow. I can't believe that is how we started off the night. Okay, so he has told you 2 miles down the road, Fredericks watches you guys get splashed, and this ray of sunlight come down and hit Sally. And Fredericks goes, "Oh, gee, sure glad all that missed me. All right, gang, are we ready to go or what? Hey, let's go, Grant, Sally, and you."
Can I curse him? Can I pay to curse him?
I don't care.
Yeah, what do you mean? That's it.
All right. What do you guys do?
Oh no.
Oh, what the fuck now? Curse Frederick.
Frederick.
What the fuck? Guys.
Never mind, I don't have to.
He's an NPC.
You
I
should have said it.
know, but I missed him.
All right, Pepper, roll your D100. I can't believe y'all are cursing Frederick. He is just a Christian boy trying to save the world. But go ahead. Punish him, I suppose. Punish him. For the flesh is weak, even though the mind is strong. A 48. He notes that you guys got splashed as the second branch drops, covering him also in mud. 48. The cursed is compelled to break any glass they see. The cursed is compelled to break any glass they see.
Huh. Okay.
Any glass
Oh.
they see. The cursed is compelled to break. Are any of you wearing glasses?
No.
Oh, I
No.
see what you did there, Alpha. You just wanted to have good sight in your make-believe game. All right. Okay, fair enough.
Bond the only one. Grant has glasses.
What
too.
is happening? You guys? We're hitting a hype train? Oh, I can't even.
What is going on?
I can't even. You guys? You guys? That's 10? Oh my god.
I got a 76 for my blessing because Mars just blessed me.
Okay.
Yeah.
A what? What did you roll?
76.
Thank you everybody for the support. 76.
Great way to start off episode 7. Leaving the city. We're doing great, guys.
Some of the water from the
Hype gremlins are
puddle
back.
splashes into your mouth. The water burns your throat as you drink it. You feel your blood rush through your limbs. The next melee attack you make that hits is a critical hit.
We love that.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Me.
And then, what did Nightmare do with all of that?
We don't have an answer yet.
And there's the
Oh my
loss of
god.
five more.
Okay, while they're taking time to do this, you guys act. What do you do?
Start we're walking.
All right.
Sally pulls out her. I don't know which one is she pulling out. She's pulling something out. Give me half a second to.
Fuck you,
I
Nightmare.
did not open my character sheet.
As you guys are leaving, you see Frederick looks at a sign that says, like, "You're now leaving safety," and he goes, and breaks the glass on it, and cuts his hand up and goes, "Oh, good heavens! I guess that had to go, Lord. Thank you." He shakes his head and continues walking.
Sally is very confused.
So what is happening with this over there?
Grant blessed, and me and Sally are cursed.
Bless Grant,
By Nightmare.
curse Sally, and Idjit.
I rolled a 13 for my
And then Damar's
curse.
blessing
And then
all
we get-
three.
Bless everyone.
So I need 3 curses and 6 blessings. Who's not getting cursed?
Grant. Grant's
Me?
the only one not getting cursed in this one.
Okay, who's getting cursed twice?
No one. We're getting blessed and then cursed and then blessed and then cursed and then
Blessed.
blessed.
Double blessed.
Double blessed.
Okay. Fucking, I'm confused. So Sally, first.
Okay.
What are you getting? 2 blessings or 2 curses?
I am getting one of each.
Okay. Blessing
99
first.
for the blessing.
Yeah, as you guys leave the gate, I guess the heavens open up and just random liquids just start splashing all over the fucking party for some reason. What'd you roll?
99 for the blessing.
99 for the blessing?
Yes.
Let me scroll all the fucking way down here.
Wow.
You have gained the ability to copy any sound you've heard, so long as it hasn't been more than an hour since you heard it last. So you have, like,
Cool.
sound mimicry. Okay, that's
I
annoying.
can mimic.
That's annoying.
That is gonna be so awesome.
A changeling with perfect
Turned into a
mimicry.
Kenku.
How could that go wrong? All right, chat, y'all need to calm down. Y'all need to calm down. You guys are making them too powerful. All right, curse. What did you roll?
89.
An 89?
Yeah.
The curse becomes a natural target for pickpockets. Anytime they enter a crowd or a large community, they will lose some of their carried gold and possessions.
Probably gonna start stabbing people.
Sorry, today is payday and I feel chaotic. I love it.
We love it.
I say if we hit a hype train level 6, like I'm not doing any more curses or blessings because we have to get into some content. But if we hit a hype train level 6, I'll summon like some evil bad undead that they have to deal with. All right.
Hey guys, let's stop.
There.
You're
No more
great, let's
curses,
not.
no more blessings, no more inspirations. But if we hit a hype train level 6, I'll summon some evil undead. All right.
I'm gonna fight an undead apparently.
So,
I already rolled a 13 for my curse.
Grant. Oh, okay. Idjit, a 13 for your curse.
Mm-hmm.
Hit me.
I'm about to get fucked over.
Every coin that passes through the hand of the cursed transforms into a less valuable metal. Platinum turns to gold, gold to silver, silver to copper, copper to steel, etc. So you anything you touch, pretty much money-wise, becomes less valuable.
That's actually really cool.
No, it's not.
No.
That's horrible.
200 gold is now 200 silver.
Imagine getting paid, and as soon as your boss hands you your money, it cuts in half of its value. Imagine dropping a coin a couple times. Every time you pick it up, now it's like worth nothing.
Anti-Midas.
Okay, and what was your blah, blah, blah?
Blessing roll.
99.
Blessing.
Your blessing was 99?
Yeah, I just rolled it, and that's what Sally just got.
Yeah, that's already been, it's off the chart. You have to roll again.
30 seconds. Hold on.
It is the reverse Midas touch. Yeah, I'm not doing the inspirations
45.
or the undead right now. I said if we hit a hype train level 6, I'll summon an undead. Y'all have done too much already. All right, this is the curse.
Blessing.
This is the blessing. 45. Oh my god, y'all have to write all these down. I'm not gonna be able to remember all
I'm
this.
writing. I all written down.
A pale fey spirit rises from the edge of the forest. She calls you aside. Oh no, this one's off already. This is this Sally already got the violin fey touch thing already. You have to roll again. You have to stop copying Sally and do your own original stuff.
Yeah, I know we're friends, but
67.
Sally already did it. No, I'm kidding. Let me see.
maybe.
No,
It's
that
possible.
literally is the last one she rolled. Sally literally already did that.
67.
Yes, are you fucking kidding me, Ozzy? Can you please roll? There's 100 numbers here. You can pick
Something
any
yeah.
fucking number that hasn't been picked.
Can I just roll my own dice for this then?
Yes, go ahead. They hit it.
Yes, they did.
They
Oh,
hit
You know
it.
what? We met hype train level 10.
96.
They hit it.
Of course they did. You gave him a gold.
After you take damage from a spell, you gain resistance to that type of damage until you take damage from a spell again.
Okay.
That is an incredibly powerful blessing. You have limited magical resistance
Yes, it
now.
is.
Holy fuck. last, but definitely not fucking least, you.
2 blessings.
2 blessings? Wow. What is this? You guys were nice to Green? Okay, give it to me.
know. I'm just gonna roll it in mine, so it's 86.
In 86. Sparkling lights slowly rise from the forest. You gain 1d6 random skill proficiencies. You gotta roll that d6 in the Twitch chat, brother.
What?
That is crazy. When these characters
no,
die,
I-
y'all are gonna
Gotta
be
put
so
D6.
upset.
Oh.
We're doing all these curses just for me to summon a giant undead to murder you guys.
There is no D6 option.
Then I shall roll it. Four. Jeez, that's still so many. It's still so many. All right, and it's random. So you now have proficiency in Arcana, Religion, Medicine, and
I have-
Persuasion.
I have religion.
The gods
I
of
mean, you're
randomness
like a
have
double?
spoken.
Then
That means
you
now
get
your
double.
expertise.
You've got expertise
Yeah.
in that one.
Oh, cool.
All right, we're done with y'all's
No,
curses.
he has one more. He has
I-
one
He
more
has
bless.
one
No,
more
I have one
blessing.
more.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
It's
Stop
30
blessing
something.
these people.
It was
only
you said
did one of
Arcana,
it.
Medicine.
Holy shit! And I have to roll another d6 for this
What?
fucker. You permanently gain a d6 to initiative. What the fuck? Chat.
They're forever unless
on.
specified.
Some of them are forever, some of them are not. But all of them last until your character fucking dies. You have +2 to initiative now.
Okay. What was the fourth one? I got Arcana, Medicine, Persuasion,
Religion.
And religion.
Religion. Oh, cool.
All right, I want the hype train to end, so I don't want to offer them anything else because I'm scared they might do it.
They will at this point.
Yeah.
We got 2 minutes left.
Hype
so-
train 10, TPK, and we'll re-roll our characters here live. Look as our players. Look how upset Alpha just got. All right, we're not doing that. I'm just kidding.
No.
I will be summoning a high level undead now because the chat has hit a hype level 6 hype train. But I'm going to be looking for that on my own time as I peruse, looking for something that's fun. You guys can start your path with Frederick. The cursed and the blessed and all of you can move forward.
Cool. Sally rolls both maps up and puts them in her bag, and pulls out her fiddle and starts to play. And as she plays, she sings ba 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 banana the whole way.
Okay, so Sally is going to be doing the banana song as you guys are traveling. Frederick seems to like it. He snaps slightly offbeat pretty much the entire time. What do you other two
I'm
do?
just walking.
Okay,
still
mysterious
mad at
stranger.
I'm still mad at Sally, so.
Grant?
I'm actually keeping watch and make sure we're not gonna get jumped.
Okay, so you are like keeping an eye out and trying to stay aware of any issues. Go ahead and make me a like I'll give you a perception or a survival check. It's up to you.
That's the same for me, actually. 20.
Oh, that's fucking horrible. That's fucking horrible. I found the
Well, I
undead.
think you found it.
Oh, yay.
I don't even know. This might be too strong.
Yay. I got a 20 for my perception check.
Okay, with a 20 perception check, I will say that you don't notice any enemies. You don't notice any like signs that you guys are being like followed or stalked or anything like that. But what you do see is you see weird strikes on the trees that look as if they've been like hit by a lot of lightning. There's like scorch marks. You can tell the patterns are definitely from like lightning. So there's probably really, really bad storms in this area.
Okay, I'm gonna put it out to everybody. Hey, you guys, uh, there's a good chance there might be like sudden storms and shit. You see all this, like these markings here, that's lightning. So, we might need to be on the watch for quick shelter.
Okay. As you say that, Frederick looks up in the sky and goes, "Huh. Well, blessed be the Lord. There's not a cloud in the sky. What a wonderful day to adventure."
Why, Frederick? Why? Why?
Sally puts
I don't know,
her fiddle
strange
away.
person that follows us around.
He's
What do you
he's
mean?
our
That's
friend. Uh, yeah, he's our
Sally.
friend.
Sally.
The fuck?
What's your name again?
I don't remember.
I know it's not cute and fluffy.
Oh.
It might be now.
I remember I like you, but I don't know your name.
Oh,
That's
good fuck.
probably not that
You know
important
what?
of a thing.
You can't be mad
You
at me
don't
if you
remember
don't
it.
remember your own name.
Hey, chat. While you guys are over there watching the stream, I need you guys to come up with a powerful undead name.
I just shake my head and just walk.
Okay, you guys are walking. You go about an hour or two and make it up the road to where Frederick stops, and he goes, Well, according to this map here, it says that perhaps this is the area where we need to take a left, but I don't know. Sally, can we look at the
Sally
map?
takes the maps and she pulls them out and reads them.
You look at the map, and if you've been paying attention to how far you walked, it does look like this would be about where you'd veer off, but the map doesn't look super accurate to the topography around you. Like, it does show that there should be some type of large structure, like, off to your left, but you guys just see, like, real thick woods and trees.
Well, it has
Without
been
my
a
axe and
while.
just swinging at the trees to chop them down. I'm a
Be
battle
nice to the
axe.
trees.
Okay, so... Boop. Idjit goes and starts chopping through some trees, revealing what appears to be, after maybe a couple minutes of work, what appears to be the side of maybe a building, Idjit. It looks to be made of rough stone, but almost like bricks, like this was put together.
I found the building.
You guys look over, and that random guy that's with you guys all the time is just going to town with a big battle axe and just chopping down foliage and trees. And during this process of ripping down foliage, he reveals what appears to be part of a larger building. And that would match up with your map.
Beautiful. So trees grew.
Oh,
Good job, guys.
I
You're
guess the
welcome.
map's just a little old. That makes sense. Nature does that.
Oh, blessed be the Lord that this random creature was with us.
He's our friend.
Yeah, that's why we never remember his name.
He doesn't remember his name.
Didn't we have a nickname for him recently? What were you called? Didn't we just give you one?
The destroyer.
Like
I don't know.
the Terror or something? The Terror, little Terror, little
Tiny
scary guy.
Terror.
That's the one.
Okay.
Can I just call you? I'm just gonna call you Terror. Scary. Let's go.
As you guys are talking and sort of like working to reveal more of this building, I'm just going to call you Idjit as the DM because I can sort of meta that. Idjit, you do eventually find what appears to be like the entrance of this building. It's two doors. They have like big metallic knocker style handhold knobs on it, you know, like the ones you pull.
Yeah.
It looks very, very old. It is metal. It is rusted in many, many places. From many of the bolts that are in the door, you see like trickles of like rust water coming down from it. It doesn't look like these doors have been opened in God knows how long. Probably as long as it took for those trees to grow that you chopped down.
Can I just like tug on the door just to see if it budges?
Yeah, sure. How hard are you trying to push on it?
I said tug.
Oh, tug. I thought you said push, and I was gonna laugh so hard. Yeah, go ahead and roll me a strength check.
15.
Okay. With a pretty good yank, you feel like something sort of break free as you pull on it, and then with a loud rusty creak, it slowly pulls open, and you smell it just smells old. You smell the age and the dust coming from inside here. It doesn't smell like death. It doesn't smell nasty. It just smells old, like opening a fresh or a old ass like paperback book.
Your
That's what it
grandma's
smells
house.
like. Yeah, it smells like your grandma's house. As you guys are
The door
peering
opens.
inside and getting a good look, I need everybody first to make me a perception check.
I got a natural 20 for 23.
That's an 8.
Okay, Sally, you don't see
13.
it. Idjit, you don't see it. As they're peering inside and looking into this building, you look up into the air, Grant, and far, far up ahead, you see what looks to be a bird. Far, but there's no way you'd be able to see a bird if it was that far up in the sky, because it's like really, really far up there. And then you realize, is that a dragon? It seems to be flying in circles around your area. As you look closer, its wings have holes in it, and it's dripping a little bit.
Dragon zombie!
Frederick looks up and screams, "Oh, Lord, no!" and runs into the building.
Building we don't know anything about or dragon. Sally is carefully walking into the building.
Sally says something incredibly sarcastic out loud and goes into the building.
That wasn't nice, Sally.
Well, you're not nice.
Alright.
At
Things.
least I
Yeah, we-
remember your name as I walk inside.
All right,
Yeah,
Idjit
well,
goes
you can't
inside.
remember your own.
This- Just watching it as I slowly step inside. I mean, it does kind of look like an asshole, I guess.
As you're watching, you see it turns almost in like a downward spiral and starts slowly circling. It looks like it's getting closer. And you slip inside the building. Inside the building,
Guys, yeah, it definitely knows we're here.
this looks to be like some type of old, perhaps blacksmith's forgery / armory. You see there are dusty swords, crossbows on the wall, old bolts tarnished by age, old bows with snapped bowstrings, rusted shields, pieces of armor. In the middle, there's a large forge, and in this room there are multiple skeletons that look like they have been smashed and broken to pieces.
I go and start like looking at the armor, the shields, and the armor, and see what kind of.
Okay, you can roll me a luck
kind of-
check.
I am semi proficient in it. Remember?
And luck?
No, in armory. Luck is a 10.
Yeah, using your expertise, you quickly decide that most of this is junk.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. Grant.
Sugar daddy.
I just saw that.
Still giving names for the undead.
Grant.
Yeah, I'm keeping watch from the door for the dragon.
As you watch, you continue to watch it quickly approaching.
Yeah, guys, it's we're gonna have to fight a dragon.
What is deeper into the building that Sally can see? Like doorways and stuff.
There are multiple doorways heading deeper into this building. This is just like
Issue.
this entry that you guys came into, and it looks like
Is
a
there
large
any-
armory.
Is there any like torch or anything? Candle nearby?
Sure, you could find like an old torch on the wall that you can light.
Wonderful. She uses prestidigitation and lights the torch and takes the torch.
Okay. So you light up your torch. Now you can more easily see. Frederick looks very relieved at the light and grabs a torch as well.
I guess she'll light that one too for him.
Oh, thank you. By all the Lord's power.
Yep.
And he goes, wait a second.
Okay.
As soon as the light from his torch comes up, he goes, my lord, what is that in the distance? And he sprints off into the room and jumps right through a large glass window. You hear shrieks of pain and whimpering immediately coming from the next room. As he goes, oh, I got the glass, but it's stuck all up inside me.
That was funny as fuck, but why? You little.
What do we do with that? What do we do with that?
That shit was fun. Do it
I'm
again.
getting blood all over
Can
my sacred texts.
Pick them up. Put them up above your head.
Ah!
Sally will, I
Gonna
guess,
go-
carefully go help him because no one else is seeming to.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna go
Sally,
help him.
I'm rolling on the
Sally,
floor laughing.
Sally and Grant start moving forward, deeper
No,
into the.
Sally turns to Grant and she goes, "You watch that dragon. You watch that dragon."
Fair.
Okay, so Grant stays by the door to watch out for the dragon. Sally's gonna go help Frederick, and the mystery stranger is rolling on the floor laughing.
Laughing.
Got you. Sally, you get to Frederick. He jumped right through this window into what looks like a conference room. He shredded himself up. He's bleeding from multiple spots. He has large shards of glass sticking out of him in different spots. Like one is in his leg, one's coming out of his back. This really did a number to him. He's like on death's door.
Fuck. Okay. I guess we're gonna cure wounds him at second level.
Okie dokie, roll me a d20 first and tell me what you get.
A 13.
Okay. Your spell goes through fine. Go ahead and roll for your healing, the amount of healing that you do.
He has 13 healing.
Yeah, he's back to full. He goes, "Oh, yes!" As the shards of glass get pushed out of his body, he goes, "Oh, thank you, Lord. I knew that you'd help me in my dark times. Thank you for using your power through this being to help me, Lord. Yes." And then he shows you his texts, and they're like covered in blood. And he says, "Please, would you fix these as well?"
Fucking nightmare.
I don't know how.
Oh. Darn. Okay. He puts it back in his bag. Grant, as you're watching and they're all going through this, you hear a large whoomp from maybe like 100 feet in the distance, and you see a couple like full trees fall down and a bunch of birds fly into the air.
Do I see the dragon in the sky anymore?
No.
Guys, it's landed.
Close the door. Close the door. We need to get going. I
Shut
don't want to
the
fight
door.
a dragon.
Okay, so Grant closes the door. Now the only light that you guys have that don't have dark sight is from the torch that Sally is carrying. Frederick's torch went out when he jumped through the glass window.
I will relight the torch and give it to someone else.
All right, you light
Who
the
wants
torch.
a torch?
Frederick goes
I'll
to
take it.
grab it.
No.
Oh, yes, you're right. I am a guide. I shouldn't have to carry things.
You're correct.
Quickly, let's go deeper into the building.
Do you know?
Is that
anything
glass
about-
over there? And he storms
Can
off.
I grab him? I'm right next to him. Can I grab him?
Roll to hit, yeah, for sure.
15.
Yeah, you easily grab him and restrain him. You don't understand. That door over there, there's got a glass part at the top so people can see through. It's unnatural.
So do you just like
Oh, you're
break
so
the
right.
glass?
If they
You
wanted to
can't
see
break
through
it.
it, why is there anything there at all? I gotta break it.
You're right, Frederick. You should break it. Break it all.
Okay, but let's break it carefully so you don't get hurt.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you have like
yeah,
a
use
stick?
my sword.
Oh, you give him a
I
sword?
do! No!
You
no,
give him a sword and he goes,
No!
I shall be the vanquisher of all things made of glass. Have at thee!
Because I'm still holding him, I take the sword and I give him the quarterstaff that I carry.
You take his sword from him and you give him a
Yeah, but I
quarterstaff?
give him a quarterstaff. It's
Ye-
safer for him.
Okay, you snatch the sword from him while you're still holding him, and you give him the quarterstaff, and Frederick goes, oh. I mean, yes, this is cool too, I guess.
Now I got a sword. Woo!
Oh, actually, that makes much more sense because now you look like all the people in like all the pictures and the stories and everything.
I'm ready. Aha! And he's gonna start going off, and you guys immediately hear glass smashing in the distance.
I guess we're following him because if he dies, it's not my problem, but it's your problem, so...
Okay. Well, as you guys are
Not
following him deeper, you see you guys leave the conference room. He smashes the glass out of a door and opens it. It's an office. He's not. He goes. He looks and he goes, "All right, guys, no more glass in here." And he goes to the next room. What are you guys doing?
I'm
Can I
picking
yell
myself
out,
up off the floor because I'm
I-
fucking.
Frederick! Remember what we're here for!
Right. Destroy all the glass. Make the Lord happy.
No, that's not what we're
No,
here for.
we
The item-
gotta go find the rock.
Brother, you're correct. We do have to find the rock, encased in villainous glass, I'm sure.
Probably. Let's go save the rock.
And
from
you'll
glass.
need me. He looks
Yes.
up at his quarterstaff.
Yes, we will. We'll definitely need you for the glass.
Okay, Frederick's cool now.
Yeah, so he's focused. You guys got him reined in. What are you guys doing?
Still exploring.
Gotta try to venture in a little bit deeper, try to see if we can find like a back exit.
Okay. As you guys are going through this building, it's not incredibly large. I'd say it's probably like 5 or 6 rooms. This looks to be like any old armory and armory shop. These are like the back offices that you guys are going through in the old conference room. As you go to the quote-unquote front of this building, it is darker still because this building is pretty much encased in the woods at this point. You guys do find what appears to be a front door. Obviously, it is blocked by whatever the hell's on the other side of it, probably trees. Would you guys, and you guys said you're searching around? I would like everybody to go ahead and roll a d20 in the chat. This is a pure luck check. We're looking for 18s and above. Please don't make me get out of my seat to find a book. Okay, Alpha, you don't find anything of incredible value.
Now you guys gotta wait 30 seconds.
I gotta wait.
Grant probably can, though. Go ahead, Grant.
Grant could, but I couldn't.
11.
Grant, you're not able to find anything. You just keep thinking about that dragon that's probably at the other entrance by now.
That's the only thing I'm actually paying attention for in the first place.
All right, try it now. Okay, try it now.
13.
Yeah, you go through here. It looks like most of the contents of this building are dilapidated. It looks like it would be a really good place to like wait out a storm or something, but not really anything of value in here. You're not finding any money. In one corner of the back of the forge, you found a pallet of like old blocks of iron, but that's about all.
Okay,
I go pick
I'm
up.
gonna check the front door.
Oh, never
Is
mind.
it a pull door?
As you would
The
know,
front door?
It's exactly like the other door you went into. It pulls outward to open. It doesn't pull inward. Some dungeon masters spend a lot of time paying attention to detail.
Sally would like to
Does
hand
it-
her torch off to the unnamed person.
You're gonna what?
She's giving her torch to the one that we forgot his name.
Okay. Mystery guy. Sally comes up and hands you a torch.
And Sally walks away from everyone.
Okay, Sally finds a corner
What?
of this building to be alone in.
Fuck am I gonna do with this, Sally? I got fucking night vision.
Yeah, hold it for a second. Sally carefully sits down, making sure no one else can see over her shoulder, and she pulls out the Watchman's sigil, and she rubs it, and she goes, "Where is where?" I'm trying to work out wording. Where about would this item be? Is it still in the building?
It's not in this building.
Wonderful. She puts the Watchman's sigil away, and she goes, "Fuck, guys, we did this for nothing."
No, we went in here for the dragon. We were supposed to
not
only
supposed to be in
find
this
the.
building?
No.
No, we were
I just
finding the
opened
wall
the
to make sure
door.
the map was right.
You guys hear some glass smashing in the distance. You thought you could hide from me? The Lord guides my strikes!
That's cute. I thought it was supposed to be in this building. My brain is too slow for this right now. Okay, well, she puts her shit away,
Okay.
and then
I try to push the door a little bit.
Yeah, it does crack just a little bit, but it almost immediately hits something. It hits resistance.
Do I look at the crack? I look at the crack. Do I see trees?
You see very dense foliage, yeah. Like, as soon as you crack it, like, a couple leaves pop through.
it's the door wood.
If I listen,
Metal.
do I hear anything like dragging or thumping or falling over?
No?
Cute. Gonna go back to the others. Alright, I think this would be a cool door to use. I don't think the dragon would be right there, but obviously trees. So no go there. We might have to fight a dragon.
As you guys are
I think every door is gonna be like this.
sitting in the building and contemplating what you guys are going to do, you hear an immense noise, and dust and debris starts to fall from the roof of this building, as it sounds like something incredibly large has plopped itself on top.
Oh, great. So the dragon is a cat, and
Hey, Frederick, I think there's glass on the top.
What do you mean? Glass on top of the building?
Yeah,
Where?
outside. Like outside, up top outside.
Okay, I'll go outside and I'll
Guys.
take care of it.
I healed him for 13, and that was almost his whole hit point.
Yeah, no. Frederick, wait.
Unless you
I'm
got
not
a better
talking to the
plan to
dragon.
take
No.
care of this glass, I'll face
It's
the
not
dragon to get the glass.
The dragon, it doesn't have glass.
There's not glass. It's no glass. I don't think. I think the glass just broke anyway. I think the dragon killed the glass. Anyway, we gotta go out the front door, or else we're gonna get crushed inside, and we have to go fight a dragon. So let's go face our death.
Well, let's try to stealth through the forest so the dragon doesn't see us. Hopefully.
How far did Grant get it open?
Just like literally just like a crack.
Can I go push on the door?
Mm-hmm. Roll me a strength check.
11 and 7, 18.
Yeah, I mean, you crack it a little bit more. It looks like the tree's bumping right into a large tree. And like, this is definitely a tree that you could cut down from the outside.
Is there enough space to get my hand axe through?
Go ahead and roll me another strength check.
What? A strength?
Mm-hmm.
11.
No, you're almost able to pry it open, but that tree is ungiving.
Well, no, but I meant so I could like.
Yeah, there's just not enough space. You're trying to get the hand axe through there, and it's just not fitting.
What you get for playing with the woods.
As you guys are sort of just waiting around,
I'm trying to walk towards the front door.
Sally, you feel an immediate painful sense of loss. It feels like part of you is missing, and it hurts. It's something you haven't felt missing in a long, long time. When's the last time you saw your pet dragon?
She should have went home with us.
When was the last time you talked to it?
After the lock fight.
Okay. Although you always sense a bond with your familiar, with your pet, with your friend, right now you sense it's missing, and it happened just now. Okay.
I'm still walking to the front door.
Yeah, you get to the front door. It's not a long walk.
Is the front door the one we came in?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, back door, I guess.
Yeah,
technically.
when you get to the back door, you see what looks to be a long skeletal tail laying in front of the door, coming from on top of the building. The tail is maybe 3 feet in circumference.
Big bitch.
The tip of the tail goes off into the woods.
Okay, it's not necessarily facing the door. I'm gonna try and stealth my head out and try to see which way it's facing.
Okay, roll me a stealth check.
17.
You guys can see this is just a normal, unweighted Dungeons and Dragons dice. Blessed with love. Apparently not. Yes, you are stealthed. You peek your head out the door and look up as this tail goes up and wraps around on top of the building through the broken trees that are now splintered around its body. You see it has blue strips of flesh hanging off of its bones and its skeletal form in different spots. You can see one leg. Its foot, its paw, like its claw, foot, talons, its hand, I guess, whatever. I don't know what to call it. His claw is like the size of Frederick. This is an incredibly large dragon. As you're sitting there stealth, the tail moves just a little bit.
I'm gonna go back inside real quiet. Did anybody follow me?
Yeah, I would have followed him towards the door.
Yeah, you guys can all see this. Frederick is a very pale white, unmoving, just staring at the tail.
Okay, whisper. Guys,
What?
that thing's big. And, I don't have any good ideas. So I only have a stupid one.
Yeah, what is it?
I'm gonna run really far, really fast, and get its attention.
That is a really
And
stupid
then
one.
maybe you guys can sneak away.
Hey, Frederick. There's a glass all the way over there. You should go break it.
Frederick looks at you and rolls his eyes, looking into the forest.
works when I do it, since nobody knows my
I'll
name.
tell him.
Okay, I would like to do the only plan I have and sneak out and sneak like far like down the line into the forest.
As you go to sneak past the dragon and you go to step over its tail, you hear a booming voice from on top of the building say, "I smell you. Don't run. You'll only die tired, and you'll taste like fear." You feel the building shift on top of you guys as the dragon starts to move around. It feels like the ceiling might actually collapse as the dragon starts shifting to move to the ground. You guys have a moment to make an action. Who would like to make one?
Gotta jump out and grab its tail.
I shoot it with my fist.
You're gonna shoot it?
I
Okay.
am gonna throw sunlight at it.
All right, that is what you're gonna do. Idjit, what are you going to do?
Try to jump out and grab its tail, like grab on,
Okay.
and just ride the tail.
Sally, what are you going to do?
Can I ready a spell so that when I actually see it properly, I can cast a spell on it?
Sure. Perfect.
Reduce it.
So a lot of things are gonna happen really fast right now. So first, I need everybody to go ahead and roll for initiative.
14.
Okay.
28.
Wow. Okay.
10.
Okay. So Grant, believe it or not, you're first. It's basically just going from the roof of the building to the ground in front of you guys. It's just he's going slowly. You are much quicker than that. Blessed, you immediately jump to action and you're attacking the dragon.
I'm attacking the dragon.
Roll to hit. I didn't expect this.
You should have.
Can't be friends with it, guys. It can't be our friend.
23.
That definitely hits. You blast through its skeletal bone in its tail, and you see a chunk of its tail blast off. What is your damage for that?
It's 6 radiant damage.
Not immune. Not resistant. All right, you definitely break a part of its tail, and you hear it roars and bursts into action. It went from slowly, lackadaisically coming off of the ceiling to its entire body burst into action, destroying the building that you guys are in while you were inside of it. You are fast enough to make a reaction to this, Grant, but you're the only one fast enough on initiative order to make a reaction to this? Or I thought?
My only reaction is to deflect missiles.
Okay, so debris is definitely coming down. I will give you an advantage on your saving throw. I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw as the building you guys are in, the roof goes out.
Not 20.
Okay.
24.
18.
Okay, with an 18, a nat 20, and a 24, you two are only going to take half. I'm going to say with a nat 20, you managed to leap outside, because you already said you were going for the tail. I'm going to say that you were mid-leap while this was happening, and you're going to avoid all damage, Idjit. But the rest of you are going to take...
Well, I did step outside, didn't I?
Yeah,
I thought it was a
Outside,
ranged
right?
attack. You said you were...
Yeah, but he
Well,
was
I stepped
already.
outside, and then I went to step over the tail, and then he was like, "I smell you."
Oh, okay. We will allow you to avoid this damage as well. So it'll be just Sally. Sally, you look over as a large rock comes down and smashes Frederick into the ground. You see blood squirts out from all sides. A large support beam comes down from the ceiling, smacking you across the chest, knocking you to the ground as well. You're prone, and you take, after halved, 10 bludgeoning damage. Any other actions that you can make, Grant?
I have another attack.
Okay.
I'm going to attack.
All right. Roll to hit.
Praise the man under the mountain. His name is Frederick.
15.
A 15. You punch, shooting your light bolt at it. It bounces off of some of the blue flesh that covers its skeletal body as it fully stretches out before you. This dragon may be 100 feet long. You see it is covered in this dripping, ripped-off blue flesh that's all over it. Its large skeletal wings unfurled with pieces of flesh ripped, holding apart the different tendrils. It looks at you almost with a sense of incredulous, even though there are no eyes in its sockets, as its skeletal face looks down upon you. Grant, I need you to go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw. As he breathes down, rotten electric static fills the air.
10.
Okay, that is a fail. Grant, you take one good look at this draconic abomination in front of you and lose your shit. Grant is sprinting back into the building. The dragon is going to pass its attack of opportunity. He's going to allow you to run back in. And who's closest? Idjit. Idjit, as you jump for its tail, the tail's whipped out of your reach as it flops down off of the building in front of you guys. Its face leering down. I also need you, Idjit, to go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw.
$15.
Terrified, Idjit sprints back into the building. It turns its head towards Sally.
Is this a hit? Is this a magical hit?
Is this a what?
Was this a magic attack or no?
No, this is just an ability that he has. It's his frightful presence for being a dragon. Sally. It turns its head towards you, and its mouth opens. It's this one. I can still smell him on you.
Smell who?
His evil stench sticks to you.
Yeah, the bitch won't leave me alone. You wanna know where he is? I'll give you to him. Give him to you. Whatever. Brain can't brain right now. You want him?
My
with me.
arch nemesis?
Yeah, let's go kill him.
Are you lying or are you telling the truth?
She's telling the truth. She says, let's go kill him.
Roll persuasion.
One second. That is a 22.
Wow, okay. So you are very convincing. The adult blue Draco Lich looks down upon you and says, I am Fluffy. I've been at war with the beholders of this plane for generations, and now little things come into my forest smelling of him. You work for him?
No. I don't like him. He just stuck to me.
Recently, I have awakened. His magical powers and spells that kept me buried deep underneath this forest have recently failed. I hear the movings of men again, and I hunger, yet When I look about myself in the lake, I'm made of not flesh, but bone? What human curse has done this? Tell me, Master of Dragons, is this yours? And it raises one impossibly large hand/talon into the air, and you see a blue orb floats above his hand. And inside it, you see, what's your dragon's name?
Remy!
You see little Remy.
Here's Remy! Yeah,
Now,
that's my baby!
do you want to tell chat about Remy's immortality?
Remy can't die. Remy comes back to life.
Right. I've been so
Nothing
weak.
can die.
I've been so weak, and I can't eat. But this thing, you see, it starts to writhe in agony on the floor of the orb before it explodes in a vicious burst of power. And you see that the adult blue Dracolich stretches a little bit, its tail repairing itself, some of its skin clinging tighter to the body. And after a moment,
You just need to be healed.
And
I
a-
can heal you.
and after a moment, Remy reappears, only to begin writhing again and exploding. The dragon puts his talon down and the orb winks out of existence, or out of view from you. This battery that you carry, it is very
It's not a
powerful.
battery. It's not a battery. That's my baby.
And you, tiny mortal, to carry a dragon around as a pet? Do you
He's my
speak
best
Draconic?
friend. Kind of.
He's going to say something to you in Draconic, very
She
loudly.
uses universal speech.
And he says, "Speak to me, dragonkin. Tell me how you've come to acquire one of my children."
It's my best friend. She doesn't say that. I don't think she has. She can change her language.
Oh, that was your best.
Yes. Wait, she mimics. Can she mimic that?
What is
Oh, no,
your
she has
name,
tongues.
mortal?
She goes in Draconic because she has tongues. I forgot about that.
Okay.
She goes Sally. Actually, Bo, but I go by Sally right now. Going by Faith.
You are a small, interesting thing.
Yes, I am.
You belong to me now.
Okay.
Now, where is my enemy?
In the city. She goes, "Can I heal you? Would that help you?"
The dragon looks down at you and just sort of cocks its head to the side. You wish to serve me?
I'd rather serve you than the monster that is everywhere in the city right now.
This makes Fluffy happy. Feed me one of your friends.
She points to the boulder. He's under there.
And you see he lays down and his impossibly large mouth opens up. Feed me, follower.
She goes, no name dude, can you come help me move the boulders?
And as the dragon rests, he rests one palm open so that the blue orb can float and he can continue to use and drain this power to repair himself.
She doesn't look, she's sad that Remy's getting hurt.
Yes, this is. Where did you find this dragon?
I found the egg. I just hatched it. It's my baby, my friend.
I'm still weak. I need a stronger power source than this dainty dragon. Find me something more powerful and you can have it back. Now leave. I plan on sleeping in this house. And he pushes past you with his large head and starts to crawl into the building. which he is pretty much completely filling up. Grant and Idjit, you see this undead monstrosity dragon crawling and breaking into the room, crushing things in front of him. You guys are in a complete panic, and y'all are gonna avoid this? Yes.
Is it my turn again? Can I do something?
Sure.
Okay. I use stillness of mind, and I'm not frightened anymore.
Okay. You run off into the darkness of the old forgery building. You still your mind. You calm yourself. You see the dragon coming into the room. You're going to have to avoid it, or you're probably going to be crushed. You see that one guy that's always with you is panicking, freaking the fuck out, and running around. If you don't help him, he might get crushed by this dragon.
Okay, I'm gonna run up, grab him by the shoulders real quick. Yo! Move.
What? Where?
Gotta move. I look around to see if we can find a spot that he can pass by without crushing us, and we can go back out the way he came.
It looks like you can hug the wall to the hard left and possibly avoid him, or you can try and get up and out through the ceiling, because now there are multiple holes through the ceiling.
Yo, buddy, go up. And I like do that scoop thing to.
Okay, so you're gonna
throw Idjit
assist
up into
Idjit
the
up
hole.
and then launch yourself up out of the hole. I will just need an athletics check twice from Grant.
Okay, and I'm gonna step of the wind myself so I can double my jumping distance.
Oh, then I won't even make you roll. If you're gonna use a key point, step of the wind, you got it. You're able to launch Idjit out. He doesn't weigh that much, and then you step of the wind your way to safety. Sally, this dragon pushes past you. You see in its wake, it snatches up Frederick.
I told him to.
You know how like dogs curl up into a like a ball sometimes? Yeah, he
Yeah.
does one of those. He's pulling up into this house.
Is his head near me?
Yeah, his head is facing towards the entrance.
Can I pet him?
I mean, sure.
I pet him.
Okay. Sally, you go to pet the dragon. It's gonna roll to hit you as it goes to bite your arm.
Hey, I thought we were friends. Is what she says.
You say incredibly sarcastically and rudely to this adult dragon. Does a... Where is his bite attack? Oh, it does a 24 hit.
Yeah, it does.
For 18 piercing damage as he chomps your arm viciously, leaving blood flinging across the floor. It also electrifies you and locks your body up momentarily for another 7 lightning damage. You feel your whole arm goes numb just from the electricity alone. And what sounds like bones rubbing together, which you can only imagine is perhaps a chuckle.
Ouch. Thought we were friends.
It lays its head down and breathes out a derisive snort, which lightning and dust sort of blasts out of it.
You'll like me one day, and I'll be able to pet you. As she walks out of the building to go find her friend, she's gonna heal herself.
Okay.
That's a spell, 3rd level.
Okay. Roll me a d20.
That is a 19.
Your spell goes off successfully. Go ahead and roll your healing.
Beautiful. Where's the other one? There it is. $22.
Okay. Yeah, you heal it for 22 hit points, restoring some of the damage from where you were bit. You guys are outside now. You hear very little noise coming from inside the building, other than the building sort of like resettling, because there was a lot of damage that was just done to it by having this dragon land on it and then flip-flop off of it after Grant hurt it. Grant, you get Idjit to the roof, and as you guys make it back to the front of the building where the trees were knocked down by the dragon, giving you guys like a clear, natural pathway back to the ground, you see Sally. You see no sign of Frederick.
So Frederick's dead. The dragon ate him. Plus he got crushed by a rock. But hey, that dragon's our friend. My friend.
Way to go left, right?
She pulls the maps out.
You pull out the map and you see that the path, now that you know that this is the building that was on that map, the path goes for another 4 miles down into the forest to the left. Off of
2 miles in total.
It was 2 miles to get to this point on the map that he showed you guys.
Wow, damn. We going far.
So now you guys are going even further from the city. You guys go another 2-3 miles deeper into the forest. I need everybody to roll a d20 and tell me the result.
2.
I do.
Okay.
17.
A 17. Okay. And what did you get, Sally?
Yep.
You got a 2 as well? Okay. Idjit, as you are walking through the wood, you hear something with your barbarian senses, like a snap of a twig from a tree, and you look up just in time to dodge out of the way of a arrow shot. The arrow goes right past your face as you move. Sally, you get struck with an arrow right in the thigh for 7 damage. Everybody roll initiative.
Just fuck.
Pretty much, yeah.
23.
23.
Okay. Twinsies.
Stop
Get outta
copying each
here.
other.
All
Sally
episode.
gets copied.
All episode. What do you got, Grant?
24.
All right, so Grant, you are first. You weren't attacked, but you see these 2 arrows come down. One strikes Sally, one goes past Idjit. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna look to see where the arrow came from.
Perception check.
$21.
Damn it. With a 21, you see up in one tree, you see a skeleton clothed in black rag clothing that is basically all ripped off of his body, standing in a tree, holding a bow and arrow, and knocking another arrow as you see it.
How far away is it?
About 30 feet up into a tree.
Cool. I shoot it.
Okay, roll to hit.
$14.
A 14 hits.
For 7 radiant damage.
Okay, yeah, you blast this creature. It shakes in the tree, but it doesn't make any noise and continues knocking its arrow.
Second shot.
Roll to hit.
13.
Okay. Still hits. Roll damage.
10 radiant damage.
The skeleton shatters into pieces and the bones rain down from the tree. Any other actions you could make?
I can move forward to keep an eye out for more.
Okay. Next is, well, I guess the creature. Another arrow comes from an unseen spot and is going to attack Sally. Another arrow from you don't know where comes out and strikes you again. This in the other thigh. You look like Jim Carrey from that movie. For 4 damage. You now have an arrow firmly planted, 1 in each thigh. That's going to be its turn. After its turn, Sally, as you are looking down at these 2 arrows in your thighs, you look down and you see what looks to be something disturbing the dirt as 2 claws come out from the ground in impossible skeleton superhuman strength grab onto both of your injured legs as those 2 zombies that were summoned earlier finally make their appearance.
Cute.
You are grappled and injured. Idjit, you're up. Y'all rolled the same, but Sally's going to go last because she's grappled.
Gotcha.
You
Wait,
see...
I had a thing against being grappled.
You have advantage on being
The
grappled.
blessing.
Roll me an opposed strength check. I normally would not have given you a roll at all, but you did get that blessing earlier.
What?
What'd you get? A nat 1. A 5?
A 5.
Yes, I still beat a 5.
Yeah.
You feel the blessing come forward, and you kick free of the first skeleton that's on your right leg, wincing in pain as you do so, only to find that the one on your left has fully wrapped its arms around you and started pulling itself out of the ground further. Idjit?
Can I take my warhammer and swing at the zombies on Sally?
Skeletons, and yes, there's one on wrapped around her leg, and the other one is like by her other leg.
Well, I'm gonna bonus action rage,
Okay,
and then I'm gonna hit the one on her legs.
roll to hit.
10.
A 10 hits. Roll damage.
For what is that? 8 points.
You hit it very hard, and it shatters. You're ungrappled, Sally, as that stranger who's always with you guys breaks it off of your leg. The other one's still grasping towards you. Anything else,
I
Idjit?
take my second attack and hit it.
Roll to hit.
Nat 20.
A nat 20?
Yeah.
We're not even going to roll a percentage. How would you like to destroy this fucking level 1 skeleton?
With my warhammer, I hit it with the butt end, with the pommel, and then I swing up with it.
Oh, okay. So you go down, strike it, whip
I strike
around,
the one on the ground from the ground. I
smash them, destroy this skeleton. Hell yeah. Anything else?
There was an arrow shot. I tried to find out where the arrow came from.
Give me a perception check. I was going to see if you were going to do that or not. I was interested.
Perception?
Mm-hmm.
2 + 4, 6.
No, you're not able to find this thing. Sally, last but not least,
I would like to look at the fucker that shot me.
roll a perception check to try and find him.
16 + 4. Dirty 20.
Nope.
Cool. Without fighting him, I guess I'll just heal myself.
All right. Go ahead and roll me a wild magic surge thing, saving throw. What level spell?
Ow. We're gonna go level 3.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 17.
It succeeds.
Okay. My D8. We're gonna roll 2 in the. Nope, we're gonna roll 1. 3 times. 4, 8, 11, 15. Healed.
Okay, so you heal yourself. And that's where you end your turn?
You know what? I got a bonus action. I'll heal myself again.
Can you do that?
Can you?
Yeah.
Can you?
Healing
No.
word, healing
for
word
fuck's
is a
sake.
bonus
No.
action.
But that's a leveled spell.
It's a bonus action.
Doesn't matter.
I don't think you can
only
cast
a
2
cantrip
spells
on
unless it's a
one-leveled
cantrip.
spell. Yeah, that's not Baldur's Gate 3. You can do that. You can't do that in 5e.
Even if it's just a bonus action.
I'm going to look it up.
It's a leveled spell. It's one leveled spell and one cantrip. That's all you can use.
I might be wrong. Let me look it up. Yes, you can. All right, there we go.
Okay.
You can?
I just had to look
It's
it up
a
real quick.
bonus action.
It's a bonus action. I just
So
had to
it
make.
makes-
I only was
Yeah.
questioning it because in old D&D you couldn't cast 2 spells in the same round unless it was Cantrip's a new 5e thing. It's not original D&D. But go ahead. You're good.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Do. Roll my d20. It's level 2.
Okay.
That's a 12.
Okay.
Three, 4. So that's 11.
You guys are so bad at math. You're killing me. Grant, you're up. Top of initiative.
Okay. I walk into the woods and look for the other arrow guy.
Perception check, brother. I see you, Ozzy.
22.
22. Okay.
See nothing.
Yeah, you definitely see it. It is another skeleton on the other side of the path, up in a tree, much like the one previously, and he's got an arrow knocked and aiming down at Sally right now.
Okay, is it within 30 feet of me?
Yeah.
Shoot it.
Okay. You start attacking.
20.
Nat 20?
No, just dirty 20.
Okay, you definitely hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
4 radiant damage.
Hurts him but doesn't kill him.
Let's see, 21.
Hits.
11 radiant damage.
Shatters. As the skeletal pieces hit the ground, a calm silence takes over the area.
Do I get the feeling there's any more?
Make a perception check.
14.
You don't see any.
Looks clear.
Okay, I'm gonna walk back to the others.
Okay. Grant walks back out from the woods to find you guys on the path. Sally, you finished up healing your wounds.
Yes, he's fully healed now. Again.
Sounds good. So you guys are going to...
Continue
our
walking.
fully-
Cool. All right. Awesome. Y'all continue walking down the path. It only takes you guys about another hour to make it to the location of where you guys had marked on the map, which was just basically a large X on what looks to be a shelf of stone. It's hard to tell from this map. But when you arrive to the location, it looks like there is sort of like a raised part of Earth. You know where that old like building technique where they like build the ground up slowly, so it looks like a natural pyramid with covered in grass. You see one of those in front of you. It's pretty large, probably 30 feet tall at its apex and maybe 100 feet sloping all the way down to where it's like flat ground. And from where y'all are at, it looks squared off, not circular, but it's still built up very gradually.
Do we see any traps?
Do you guys think
By
it's on
we, I
top
mean
or
me.
in it?
Well, I mean, right now where you're at, you're basically just in the forest. This is a big cleared area where they have, where there is this large structure. You guys haven't really found an entrance yet, but you could do like a basic traps for like just the part of the road you're on right now, the area you're in, or would you like to start moving forward and slowly inspecting like this?
I want to look to make sure there's no more skeletons going to shoot things from me and slowly start moving forward.
Okay, make a perception check.
19 plus 4, 23.
You don't see any other skeletal archers.
Beautiful. I guess I start slowly walking, being careful because I know that this thing is magic.
Okay. Sally starts moving forward. As you come closer, Sally, you see what looks like to be a large entrance facing you. And there's like an alcove of brick that make like an arc around it, an arch. From this distance, you can see like on the left side, there's also like an arch, maybe like halfway down. They seem centered. It looks like it's built like mirrored on every side. So it's like the same. So it looks like you could assume there's an entrance on each side. As you're looking for like enemies and traps, you don't really see anything. You don't even see any fresh tracks on the ground here. It's incredibly quiet, other than like some small birds. but you don't even really hear any animal presence in this area, which you guys are pretty used to. There's not a lot of wild animals that you guys see anymore.
Sally's gonna take out her
That's fair.
bell,
Okay.
one of the two that she has, and she's gonna put it on the ground in front of the entrance they're gonna enter.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever they make that decision, so that she knows that this is the one.
Okay.
She goes, everything looks okay for now. Would you guys like to come over and see what's going on?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So are you guys approaching the entrance?
I'm approaching Sally.
Yes, I'm gonna approach the entrance.
Okay, so you approach Sally. Grant walks up and starts walking past you, Sally, towards the entrance. You can see that there's a lot of sunlight that's hitting this area, so it's pretty clear, all the terrain around you. You don't see anybody, like, moving around or in waiting. And you see the sunlight does push a lot of light into this structure. The inside of it looks pretty wide open. It seems to be pretty bare. It looks like this might have been like an old training ground where there was fighting. It looks like remnants of what used to be mats or maybe like wooden dummies around the edges of this thing. And in the center of this large area, you see a large chair, maybe like a throne, but maybe not quite that built up, and a old skeleton with a small crown sits in the middle. You see different body pieces across the ground, some fresh, some old, some skeletal, some, still has the flesh on it. One thing you do notice that regardless of how much dead is in here, there are no insects. You don't hear any buzz of flies flying around. You don't see any beetles, spiders, centipedes, anything crawling underneath your feet to move in towards these bodies.
I'm gonna look, take stock, turn around. Yeah, 10 gold says what something comes alive or it comes up as soon as we walk in here.
Sally goes, probably. She puts the bell down and she follows him.
I'll go first. Just follow me, I guess.
Okay.
And also, I might just start talking randomly. Just pay attention to that, I guess. Gonna start
I
walking
talk
in.
randomly too.
I'm gonna walk towards the guy with the crown on his head.
Okay. As you walk forward and through this area, stepping over, different human or unhuman remains. It's hard to tell. It gets darker the deeper you get in, but it's still daylight outside, so it's still clear enough to where you can see. It's dimly lit in here. You see what looks to be an impossibly aged skeleton sitting on this small throne. There's buckets on both sides of him, full of what used to be maybe water, but at this point is some indistinguishable, nasty, dark, brackish liquid. It looks to be an old man. It still has a very long, grayish white beard that hangs down to maybe its skeletal chest area. Its head is down like this, his chin on a staff that stands firmly planted on the ground, and its eyes are closed. Well, it doesn't have eyes, but in my
You
brain,
can just imagine. You can see
in my
this.
brain, his eyes were closed when he died.
I'm gonna
Sally
attempt
goes,
something weird.
Sally
I'm gonna
goes,
walk up in front of it.
Okay.
Oh no, you go ahead. Oh,
if you touch anything,
gonna-
touch it with a cloth.
I'm not gonna touch anything. I'm gonna accept the ground. I'm gonna walk up in front of it and just kneel down real quick. And hey, sorry to barge in on your area here. Do you happen to know of an item that people might come and grave robbing for? Like a magic rock?
You're speaking to the old
You say
skeleton?
that to the skeleton. Yep.
It doesn't respond, but you sense that perhaps maybe it's listening.
Okay. I am gonna just keep talking a little bit more. I'm not trying to rob you or nothing, but I am on a mission to try to find this thing because some people told me that they want it, but also that it's payment to remove a curse from me. I'm not trying to steal from you. I would prefer if you could hand it over or give me like a trial, like real quick, because that'd be much cooler than trying to, rob you.
The skeleton doesn't respond.
I know how to solve this. I can swing my warhammer.
At what?
All of them.
I don't think you can do that at the same time.
Okay, I'm just gonna stand up, dust myself off. Could you can you just like point at it? Is it your crown? Is there a rock in his crown?
You look at the crown, and it looks like the crown is like broken, sort of the skull, and fragmented it, and is like sort of embedded in the skull. And on it are like those, crown spikes, and the middle spike has a stone that doesn't look quite like it belongs like the other ones. The other look like some rubies, some emeralds, and then in the front, just this smooth, maybe it would fit in your palm. Looks like a smooth rock that you would skip across a lake, embedded in the top of the crown.
Okay, I'm gonna point at it. I know you know that's the rock I'm talking about. Could I have it? Or if I take it, are you gonna attack? You're gonna attack me. I know you are. But can I just have it? Or do you
Sally goes,
want
can
to?
we
You
just
want to
take his
trade?
head? What do we just take his
No,
head? He's a
be nice.
skeleton.
You guys
He's
do
an old
not
kid.
get a response.
All right, I'm gonna walk up beside him. Okay, I tried being nice. You know, I know what you're gonna do as soon as I try to stim him, but I'm gonna go attempt to take the rock.
Wait. Sally goes, wait, take his weapon first.
All right. As you reach for the crown, it immediately snaps up. The skeleton stands impossibly fast, launching the chair/throne maybe another 5 feet back. And this thing's made out of like stone. It stands up impossibly quick with that staff and smacks your hand out of the way and stands unmoving.
I said, take his weapon. You didn't. Well,
Do you want a gold bud?
The skeleton does not respond.
I touched the skeleton in the chest.
You attempt to touch the skeleton, and it snaps its staff up and stops you.
I am going to attempt to blast its kneecap.
Okay. So we're going to roll initiative.
dirty 20.
Okay.
21.
Okay.
24.
Holy shit. You guys all beat me.
I have a +10 to initiative now.
All right. Go ahead and roll to hit as you attack the old skeleton with the staff and the crown.
18.
An 18 misses. It smacks off of his skeletal body and does no damage because his staff is moving blindingly fast as he's defending himself.
Second attack. 21.
A 21 hits. You blast a punch of light that goes through and strikes it in the chest. Go ahead and roll damage.
4 radiant damage.
Okay.
Bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
2 more shots.
Okay, roll to hit.
19.
Misses.
Oh, that misses. It was an 8.
Okay, so you launch some more attacks, and he starts spinning his staff impossibly fast and just blocks your attacks. Who's next?
I am.
Let's go, Idjit. You
I,
see that this old skeleton is moving impossibly fast and defending itself against your monk. Go ahead and take your turn.
Run up and swing my battle axe at its feet.
All
Or
right.
my hammer at its feet.
You roll up. You're going to go for the feet. Go ahead and take your swing.
18.
An 18 misses. You come in from the side, and you take an impossibly low whack, and he spins around, spinning the staff behind his back, and smacks your weapon out of the way, and then stands at the ready.
Swing it again.
Okay, he starts spinning his staff as you cock back to swing again. Roll.
I don't hit. Okay.
As before you can even get any momentum behind your hammer, he immediately smacks it back. Sally, you see that this creature is just defending itself impossibly against your two companions. What would you like to do?
I would like to do a spell, and it needs to do a wisdom save.
Okay. What spell?
Dissonant Whispers. Level 2.
Okay.
My roll is a 15.
That passes. And what do I need to do? As you said, a wisdom?
Yep.
Got a 3.
Wonderful. It takes full damage. 15.
Oh, I have magic resistance. 1 second. So a 3 plus 9 is 12. But a 9 plus 9 is 18. Does an 18 pass?
Yeah.
Okay, so it passes. Go ahead and give me that damage.
Okay. So it saves, so it takes half, so 15 halved.
Okay, we'll round that up to 8. Okay, you definitely damage it. It shakes its head viciously, like it's trying to defend itself from your magical attack. As it goes ahead defending itself, is there anything else you could do, Sally?
Nothing right now.
Okie dokie. He is going to swing twice at Grant. Oh, he's going to swing 3 times at Grant. Excuse me. He's going to start spinning that staff and whipping it in your direction. 18 to hit.
Hits.
Hits twice. Does I'm guessing a 15 misses?
Yep.
Okay, so he hits you twice as he's spinning that staff. You are going to take 20 damage physical and then 10 damage necrotic. As this staff strikes you, it immediately starts damaging your skin as it even touches your body. Top of initiative.
Ow.
Grant, your response.
Okay. Bonus action. Step of the wind, disengage.
Okay, you're going to bonus action, step away, disengage to be out of his range.
Yep, so he doesn't get an attack of opportunity on me.
Okay.
And
Yeah, you slip away. He doesn't seem interested in chasing you.
okay, so I'm just gonna step away to my 30-foot distance for range for shooting and shoot him twice.
All right, roll to hit.
22.
That hits.
I'm just gonna roll the other one. Oh, that misses. Minimal. 4 radiant damage.
Okay, yeah, you can definitely tell that it does a little bit of damage. The skeleton does not really respond. It's whipping its staff, and it gets through and damages him, but he doesn't seem to react. Idjit?
That's my turn.
Swing again,
Roll to hit, baby.
because I don't know anything better. 14.
It misses. He's whipping that staff all around. It seems wherever you
Both
swing,
miss.
he's blocking. He blocks both of those attacks, whipping his staff back and forth, the old skeleton moving with the grace of an experienced fighter. Sally, you are up.
Wonderful. As I do this, I also want to tell Idjit to back up because I can cast a spell, but I don't want to hit him. I'm not using that spell yet, though.
Oh, who?
I am using it. I'm telling Idjit to back up.
Who?
Yeah. the
You don't know who
The
that is.
Hey you, friend, back up. Get away.
You're doing that and casting a verbal spell at the same time?
This one verbal?
What spell is it?
Ah, shit, yeah, it is.
Oh.
Well, I'm gonna do them two separate things. I could talk during the thing, too.
Okay, you say, back up, I'm about to cast a spell. And then you're going to cast a spell. What's
No, I'm gonna cast a spell first, then I'm gonna tell him to back up because.
cast the
next
spell?
spell-
Damn it! What spell is it?
Wonderful! It's Dissonant Whispers again.
Okay.
Level 3. It was a 19. For my save thing.
All right, he passes.
Okay. 23 halved.
Okay.
And then I tell Idjit that he needs to back up.
All right. And is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Awesome. It's its turn. It looks around. The only person there right now is Idjit. Idjit, he is going to... Oh. He's going to try and touch you.
Okay.
Does a 19 touch?
Yes.
I got to figure out what the saving throw for this is real quick, because this is funny. Boop, boop, boop. Charisma saving throw, please.
Nat 20.
Is it magic?
You got a nat 20?
Yeah.
Oh my god. You see this skeleton reaches down and puts its hand on Idjit while he's fighting. You see Idjit's body starts to contort and warp, and parts of it start to almost disappear and become translucent. And then it just fails. As Idjit is just so angry and whipping around fighting this creature, the banishment spell fails. All right, it's your turn, Grant.
Okay. Cool. I'm just gonna shoot more times.
That's what I thought. Just roll. You guys are, all three of you are going so slow right now. I have no idea what's going on.
Because I keep
not.
thinking about something.
Not you, obviously.
I missed both of them. And,
No!
bonus action 2 more times.
Okay, he's whipping, smacking these light balls out of the park. You're launching 2 more at him.
24.
A 24 would hit. He's going to use his reaction and parry that one.
Okay, so that was the only one that hit.
Okay, you launch 4 blasts. Your sneakiest one, you throw like a little curveball, and he's still out of nowhere, smacks that one away in the middle of his fighting Idjit. Sally, you're up.
I thought it was
I'm-
Idjit before me.
Oh,
Yeah.
excuse me, my bad. Idjit, you're up.
I'm gonna drop my hammer and grab my battle axe.
Okay.
I'm gonna swing.
Roll a hit. You switch weapons mid-fight. Love it. Very barbarian.
17.
Misses.
What's that die? 17 again.
Damn, I didn't realize all I needed was a good armor class to start whooping on this party. This is good shit to know. Okay. Sally, now you're up.
Fuck, does Idjit back up or no?
No.
Okay, is there...
No.
He changed weapons and kept fighting. He's in a rage.
I know! Okay,
Nobody knows my name, so.
is there room 5 feet behind this dude?
Yeah, it's a big room.
Wonderful. 5 feet behind him, I cast Shatter. It's a 10-foot spear, so it shouldn't hit Idjit.
Okay, you're going to cast it in a way to where the area of effect doesn't affect Idjit. I'll allow it.
Yeah.
Roll for your
It's a-
spell success.
Yeah, and it's a con save.
Con.
Oh, fuck.
What did you roll?
So it's a level 3, and I rolled a 6.
A 6? Oh, let me go get me mallet.
Fuck.
Oh boy.
I bookmarked this page just for you, Sally. All right.
That's a great idea.
Oh no. Yep, that's a woeful result. I need a percentage dice, 100%. I mean, don't roll 100%. Please don't.
74, how about that?
74.
Am I rolling again?
Oh boy. Okay. All right, roll. What you said was a con save?
Yeah.
All right, he's gonna pass his. Well, I have advantage. Yeah, he's gonna pass his con save. So what's half?
Okay.
And then I'll explain to you what happens.
17 halved.
17 halved. Okay.
A material such as stone, crystal, metal. Okay.
The
No.
skeleton is starting to slow down a little bit. Guys can definitely tell you're chipping away at it and you're starting to damage it. The shatter definitely shakes its body, and its bones like sort of like separate for a second and then come back together. Black ooze starts to drip out of your hand as you look from where you cast your spell. And as this black ooze hits the ground, it starts seeping into the skeletons and body pieces and bones. And they form together to make some type of flesh-bone amalgamation that now stands before you, brought to life by your spell.
Cute.
Do you have any other actions you'd like to take?
No, I guess not.
Okay. As you end your turn, the flesh golem that you have now created before you is going to reach up into the air with both hands and attempt to slam you. How many slams does one of these get? I get one slam. That makes sense. Does a 13 hit?
No.
Body pieces and skeletal remains smashed off the floor to your side as you dodge out of the way, as this nasty, moving, just amalgamation of body pieces starts rolling towards you and swinging.
Hey guys, we got another problem back here.
You guys hear Sally yelling something sarcastic in the back as you guys are fighting the skeleton. And it is his turn, correct? He didn't go.
Yes.
He's still very dude. He's still very focused on Idjit. He's gonna take 3 staff swings down at you. Does a dirty 20 hit?
Yeah.
Dirty 20. Does a 14 hit?
No.
Okay. You get struck twice. Everywhere that you get struck with this staff, you are immediately taking necrotic damage.
I gain resistance after this.
Oh, okay. Then let me do both attacks separate. For the first attack, you will take 19 damage, half of that being necrotic, the other half being the staff, and then the next one, 19. And then the next attack will be 14, because that necrotic damage will be halved.
Okay.
So you have rage and this new power is fucking insane. Okay.
Wait. How long have we been fighting?
Not 2 minutes. 2 minutes means 20 rounds.
Yeah, I know.
If you can go 20 rounds with this
I had
guy,
to bring it up.
if you can go 20 rounds with this guy, you win, bud. All right. That's his turn. He's going to take his swings. He hits you. It does some damage. The skeleton almost seems to notice that it is not damaging you that much, and it starts, it's going to use its movement to back away from you and start wheeling around towards the rest of the group. You can make an opportunity attack.
Take my battle axe and swing. 14.
A 14 misses. Man, I'm so glad that he forgot earlier that his first melee hit was supposed to be a critical.
I know.
Well, the first one, it was against the thing in the ground.
There's a skeleton that
Oh my
shattered anyways.
Yeah. Don't worry,
Yeah.
I
It doesn't even
remember.
matter.
But he killed it, so it
I was
doesn't
over
matter.
here thinking, I'm so smart. I'm so much smarter than my players.
It's
I
already
remember
gone.
everything.
Like,
Nope.
it's already
Okay.
gone. That's why I didn't bring it up.
We're right with you, okay?
Okay. All right. I was feeling special. All right. So.
Short bus, sir. Short
Oh,
bus.
Lord. Is that top of initiative?
We are now, yeah.
All right.
Yep.
You are
Yeah.
up. Grant.
Okay. I'm gonna make sure I am constantly 30 feet away from the guy with the staff.
As he moves towards you, you're moving away. Gotcha.
Yep. And I'm just gonna keep firing my bolts.
Okay. Sounds good. Roll to hit.
Yes. A 19 misses.
Correct.
Okay. Here's my bonus action. That's worse.
He's just spinning
That's
that
the exact same
staff,
roll.
smacking light balls to and fro.
Okay, and then I'll just back up my remaining 15 feet.
Okay,
So I'm 45 away from him now.
got you. Idjit.
I charge. I rage and I run after him.
All right. All right, roll to hit.
23.
23 would hit, but he's going to use his reaction to parry.
Does that count as a successful strike or no?
It count no. His only reaction, add 6 to its AC against one melee attack that would hit.
Gotcha. Well, I guess I'm swinging again.
All right. He parries. You
21.
swing around. You hit with a 21. You land a hit. Go ahead and roll your damage. Damn it. Y'all go into his house and beat him up.
That is a 6.
I asked nicely.
A 6 damage.
Uh-huh. And I topple him. Oh, I need him to make a con save.
What do I get to my con? Okay. 23.
Oh, yeah.
So he does not go down, but you definitely knock him back like a step. This is the first time that he hasn't blocked and you've just hit him and did damage, and the skeleton wheels back towards you and stops focusing on Grant. Sally, you're up.
I back away from the thing that I made. And as I do that, I would
It's
like to
gonna
cast
take an
this...
opportunity attack as you try
Okay,
to.
then I won't do that. I'm still gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on it because I'm just gonna call it a bitch and
You're gonna
yeah,
cast
first level.
Dissonant Whispers. All right, go ahead and roll.
14.
And what kind of save was it? Oh, I failed. I failed.
It's
Never
a
mind.
wisdom.
Yeah, I failed.
Okay. 8 ouchies.
You heard it for 8.
Yeah.
It grabs its head. It literally, the only language a flesh golem can speak is it understands the language of its creator but can't speak. So it definitely understands the dissonant whispers that you're giving it, and it's holding its head in pain and going,
You
ooh.
bitch, don't attack me. If you're my friend, attack that thing. She points at the skeleton.
Okay. It stops screaming into its face, raises its fist, and charges towards you, and it's going to attempt to slam you to make the pain go away. Does a 21 hit?
Unfortunately.
I gotta grab a different die. Where's my D8? Ha.
I don't know. One of mine are on the floor.
For 8 damage, bludgeoning total, as he slams down upon you. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. That's cool. The main creature that you're fighting is still super focused on Idjit. Idjit, he's going to reach out and he's going to touch you again, or attempt to touch you.
Yes.
Dirty 30.
Yeah.
I need you to make a charisma saving throw. As your body starts to warp and warble as he touches you again, and you feel increasingly powerful.
Oh, yeah, no.
Necrotic
Nope.
energy.
It wasn't in that one, but no.
A black shadow surrounds Idjit, and then the skeleton turns towards you, Grant. Back to the top of initiative.
Our friend's gone.
Blammo.
Idjit, you look up, and you're just, like, on a beach somewhere.
Fuck it.
Nat 20.
Oh, shit. Give me a percentage roll. I don't have my chart up yet. I got it. All right, go ahead.
8.
That is a hard hit. Roll your damage and then double it. So as he's distracted from literally banishing Idjit, you smack him in the jaw with a light ball for how much?
20 radiant damage.
Holy shit. He's going to have to make a concentration check. Which I just failed. Holy shit. Okay, that fucked this battle a little bit. You smash the skeleton in the jaw with one of these light balls, and you see his jaw like unhinges for a second before he reaches up and snaps it back into place. But in doing this, he loses his concentration. Idjit, you lay down on the beach for a moment. You're like, fuck it, I'm gonna relax. And as soon as you do, you open your eyes up again, and you're prone, and you see the skeleton above you with his staff. And you're just back.
Welcome back, friend.
Sally? Oh, you have another attack, don't you?
Oh, wait. Yeah, I do have another attack.
Okay, my bad. Go ahead, finish your turn.
23.
I still get my initiative
Yes.
roll here, sir.
You're going last now.
For 10 radiant damage.
Holy shit. Okay, you're taking big chunks out of the skeleton's body now. You're seeing like different bits of powder and dust sort of fly off of this skeleton. You're doing a good amount of damage to it.
Bonus action. 2 more.
Roll to hit.
Okay, that one misses.
Okay.
And that one's 22.
22 hits. Oh, wait, no, fuck you. He's going to parry this last one. I haven't used it yet. He's going to use that. He's been saving it for the barbarian, but he's going to use his parry reaction to block this last light ball because you did so much damage to him this round. He's getting a little worried. Sally, you're up. You see that almost as quickly as he was gone, that random stranger is back. You still can't remember his name.
Nah, it's Fred. So this blob in front of me, I look at it, I say, "You're still a bitch, and you just hit me." I'm gonna dissonant whispers it again.
Okay, Dissonant Whispers.
Nat 20, am I safe?
Okay, less gunks. The gunk doesn't pour out of your arms anymore as you gain more control back over your magic.
No!
I'm gonna roll this one because I want to. Oh no, what?
Okay.
17 damage to my sludge.
You start to hurt the flesh golem even more. It reaches its head out and it's just screaming, "Mama bad! Mama no!"
Good night, night.
We're gonna go to its turn. It is going to scream out in rage and it's gonna try and pound you into the ground some more. 23 to hit.
Yeah.
8, 12. 19 damage. 1 away from max. He slams the living shit out of you for that. You see, it's definitely getting hurt from what you're doing. But I wouldn't say he's not bloodied yet, right? Speaking of bloodied, the skeleton you guys are fighting is pretty worn out. You guys at this point are starting to whoop back on him. He can only block so many attacks. However, he smashes his staff down into the ground, and the stone on his crown starts to glow a bright, bright gold, and some body parts from the floor come up. 2 more arms attach underneath his, and now he has 4 arms as he grabs another staff from by his knockdown throne, and he is now dual wielding. He starts spinning the staff in both of his hands. Instead of 3 attacks, he is now going to take 6 attacks against the prone Idjit. Let's make sure I don't get any nat 20s, Idjit. It's okay. Idjit, I'm going to ask you a question, and I want you to be honest with me. Did you lose your rage while you were on the beach?
Yes.
For the 2 seconds you were there.
The 2 seconds was there. All I needed was that quick.
I love the honesty. I love the honesty. Idjit, your rage gone. Your eyes open. The sound of seagulls replaced. You look up at the staff-wielding skeleton that you were fighting as other arms are magically attached to it, and it grabs another staff and starts to rain blows on top of you. He hit you 6 times,
Wait.
buddy.
I thought that Idjit was last in the initiative.
It
didn't
is.
go yet.
That's why he's
I'm
still prone.
last. But
Oh,
the
I forgot the
beat-
thing went. I forgot that the thing went last. Now
Yep,
it's you.
I go
Okay.
first.
All right. You take resistance to
forgot that.
physical and necrotic damage now. So all I
Uh-huh.
got to do is times this total by 6 and divide it by half. 20 times 6 is 120.
It's-
Divided
Dude, I'm dead.
by... Okay, so he
I'm
beats
dead,
you
dead,
for
dead.
60 hit points. You guys
I
watch...
had 44.
You guys watch as Idjit's body
It's not enough to kill you.
is starting to get beaten.
It's plus 10 on 0.
Yeah, you get taken to 0. Basically, is what happens. He beats you all the way into the ground. You guys look up. Sally, you're being slammed by this flesh golem. As you look past, you see Idjit is down, and it looks really bad over there. You see that Grant is standing about 30 feet away, and Idjit is only moving because the blows that are striking his body are keeping him moving. And last in initiative order is Idjit. Idjit, I need a death saving throw.
13.
13 is a pass. The skeleton is going to use his movement to step over Idjit's body and start moving towards... Oh, Sally's busy. Is going to start moving towards you, Grant. Top of initiative. Grant, you're up.
Have I noticed Sally and her problem yet?
Yes.
I yelled out when it happened.
She yelled, and that flesh golem is slamming the fucking ground and her every 6 seconds. It's a lot of noise.
How far away is she from me?
She was at the back. She never moved up for the fight. She was casting spells, so I'd say she's probably like 60 feet back. You're probably 30 feet away from her and 30 feet away from the monster. I'd say you're in between the two of them.
Okay. I'm going to shoot it twice.
Okay, roll to hit. You see both
I have a
staffs are
plan.
spinning now.
21.
Parry.
And a miss.
He blocks both.
Okay. And then I'm going to bonus action, step of the wind dash.
Okay. Which way?
Around towards one of the other exits. So if we came in south, I want to go to the west exit.
Okay, you're going to take off towards the west exit. Are you moving your full speed? Because it would be about 80 feet to just be outside. I don't know how fast you are. I know you're a monk.
That would put me at 90. So I'm going to stop right before the door and turn at the guy and like the skeleton and flip him off.
You're going to attempt to taunt the skeleton.
Not even just a taunt, just flip him off. He doesn't even have to do anything. It's just me.
Okay, you're just running away to the exit and flipping him off. Good. Sally, your turn.
Okay, how far away is the skeleton from Idjit's body?
30 feet. It moved its movement towards Grant. And also
I'm
you,
using-
by proxy,
I'm using Shatter, 4th level.
on the skeleton.
Yep.
At a
I know
4th
I have
level?
something
Okay.
Yeah, I know I have something in front of me, but
All you have to do is be able to see it.
Yep. That's a 19.
Okay, so you passed your saving throw to cast the spell.
Okay.
What is the saving throw, Con?
Yep, Constitution.
I only have a +5. Off the table. That is a 17 to save. Is that a pass or a
that
fail?
passes, but half, so 11. It's 22 in total, so 11.
22. 11 damage. The skeleton staggers back, but does not fall down. It looks close, but he is still up and moving. Does that end your turn, Sally?
No, I'm gonna heal myself.
With a healing word?
Yeah. I'm gonna have to do first level here. So my d20. That's a 10
Okay.
for first level.
All right, so you heal yourself a little bit. As you finish your healing word, obviously the flesh golem is going to attack you.
Yep.
6 plus 7 is a 13 hit.
Nope.
Okay. He slams down next to you and misses.
Bad baby.
Yeah, when it slams down and misses, you look over its shoulder. You see that Grant has dashed to the exit. You see that the skeleton is going to move his speed to be on you, Sally. But he's not going to get any actions. He's just going to use his dash action to get to you. That's their turn. Top of initiative order.
Nope, not yet.
What am I
Did it-
missing? Oh,
Idjit.
bottom of initiative
4.
order. One pass, one fail. Idjit starts choking a little bit on the blood that's catching in his lungs. Top of initiative order. You're up, Grant.
Okay. I dash back. I bonus action, dash again, go run up to Idjit.
Okay.
Help me!
I'm stabilizing Idjit.
Okay, make me a medicine check. Which you're now fucking proficient in. I hate this game.
17.
Okay, you stabilize Idjit. Idjit, you're at 0 hit points. You're not dying. You're not up and moving. You're stabilized. I'm going to say that's your turn. Also, your camera went really digital for a second. I think we're good, though. Yeah, we're good. Sally?
Wonderful. They're both in front of me, so
Yeah.
they're both gonna get hit with a shatter. 4th level. My d20 roll is an 18. And then they both need to roll con.
The flesh golem fails. The skeleton
23
passes.
damage.
The flesh
23
golem
half.
explodes in a nasty film of flesh, blood, and gore all over the
Bad
place. It
baby.
just goes, "Mama, no!" as he blasts out. The skeleton gets soaked in this stuff. So do you. You damage him. He goes down to almost one knee and then stands back up to attack you. Sally, you know the drill. He's going to swing 6 times with that staff.
Mm-hmm. Wait, I'm gonna healing word myself. First level.
I'll
It's
allow
bonus
it.
action.
I'll allow it. Next time you got to say that before your fucking turn ends.
You didn't let me finish.
Uh-huh.
That is another 10 for my d20 thing for you.
A 10? That's a pass.
Okay. And I got 8 Heelys. Cool bean. Back to you.
Hit. 16?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Hit.
I'm the squishy one.
Miss. Miss? 14?
Nope.
All right,
My
you're...
AC 15.
Somehow I only hit you 3 times.
Yeah.
Are you resistant to physical or necrotic damage?
No, unfortunately.
All right, you take, all in all, 30 bludgeoning and 30 necrotic damage, Sally.
Well, I'm taking a nap too, guys.
You stabilize her at the last, or you stabilize him, Grant, at the last second. As you look up, you see the flesh golem is exploded into mist, and the skeleton beats Sally down in the exact same way that Idjit was beat down. The skeleton slowly turns towards you and starts walking. It's your turn.
How far away is it?
60 feet.
So Sally is 90 feet?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna move 15 feet to the left.
Okay.
And wait for it.
Yeah, wait for it to just walk up to you.
I'm gonna wait for it to start moving again.
So you're ending your turn.
Yes. With it
All right, so it moves 30.
still 60 feet away from me.
All right, it will, I guess, dash for his turn to be on you. Your turn.
Cool. Action, disengage, bonus action, step of the wind.
Jesus Christ.
Dash.
How many key
And I'm
points do you
going
have
to
left,
Sally.
motherfucker? How many key points?
2.
Okay, I'm on to you. All right, so you launch yourself past him. He swings his staffs, but you're just too quick. Using your monkin training, you're able to launch yourself past him. And do you have enough distance to get all the way to her?
I can move 90 feet with a dash.
Then I'd say yes. Okay, so you dash to Sally. Sally,
Can't do anything because I used my
Right.
action to disengage.
right. Sally, let me get a death saving throw, please.
11.
That is a pass. Idjit, you're dreaming
I'm
of
stabilized.
You're dreaming of the beach, baby. You're at the beach right now. Okay. So you ran past it, ran to her. It's going to turn around, drop both staffs, and all 4 arms are going to go into the air, and you see a large orange ball of fire starts to grow in its arms. It's going to launch a hellfire orb with a 20 feet radius at you. Oh. What? Are we better? We good? Sorry.
Oh, what?
I screwed it up. I accidentally clicked something on my mouse, and it made you full screen, and it fucked everything up.
Well, we're good now.
And it's going to launch this hellfire orb at you. I need a dexterity saving throw. Sally, that is 2 death fails.
$12.
We got blessed too much, guys.
Okay, that's 35 fire damage and 35 necrotic damage.
How much is that? 70? Oh.
Are you taking a nap too?
I'm dead. Oh, no, that's dead. That's more than my HP total and my max health. I'm dead.
Grant
Again.
is incinerated in a hellfire orb. Sally,
Means we all die.
I need a death saving throw.
I'm gonna go take a nap myself. That's a nat 1.
Idjit, the beach is beautiful. You hear the seagulls. You hear the ocean waves hitting the shore. You hear something like someone choking to death, but it quickly passes, and the seagulls are loud again. Benji. Oh god, that's how sad this is.
Don't do that.
Idjit.
Don't do that.
Idjit, you open your eyes and recognize the room that you're in. You're at 1 hit point. You don't remember your name or who you are. You look up and see Sally's body laying across the room. You see the skeleton still sitting in the chair, very disheveled, half broken, holding the staff. You look over and you see what remains of Grant's body splattered across the floor. What do you do?
It is not a TPK. I don't remember what happens. I just remember.
No, you remember the fight. You
getting-
remember what happens. You just don't remember who you are. Or you
Gotcha.
don't remember your name. You remember
Yeah.
who you are. You just
Just
don't
my
remember
name.
your
I
name.
don't need my
It's
name.
just the name thing. Sorry.
I try to hobble out of there, grab Sally's body to take with me.
Okay. Bleeding. Some broken bones, bruised. You drag Sally's broken body out of the room. You drag it past Grant's incinerated body, and you fall on the grass outside of the structure. And that is
And
where
as you-
we're going to
One
end.
second. Because as you do that, you see Sally's true form.
Sally. You can give a description of
So-
your true form.
You see this human creature with blonde hair. She is tan, like she's been out in the sun for days. Her eyes are closed, so you don't know what those look like. But yeah, and you see that there's a bow in her hair, a pink and purple bow.
And as you lay Sally's body down on the grass and fall down exhausted on top of it, that is where we're going to end tonight's episode. Chat, I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope you had a fun game, being able to help influence the difficulty of this this little adventure. Idjit, I'm very proud of you. You survived. You made it through to fight another day. Alpha Green, we're going to have to talk. DM me.
Ugh.
I know there's a lot of feelings right now, so before we end this part of the stream, I'm just going to go ahead and let people talk. Alpha, Green, Aussie, you can talk as yourselves. We're out of game right now.
Oh my god.
Well, I already have my next character planned.
I would have been okay. I would have been okay if it didn't have 6 strikes.
You are okay, so it's fine.
Do you guys want to
No,
know
no,
how
yeah.
many hit points it had left?
How many?
21?
6.
Okay.
I swear to fucking god, I was so pissed. I was like, just fucking hit it. That's all. I didn't want you to come over to me. I wanted you to hit it.
I didn't know if you were going to try the fight again or not. I thought I was like, I have no clue what he's going to do in this
I
situation.
thought about it.
I was trying to make sure everyone didn't die.
Yeah, I don't care. I wanted you to
You
hit it. 'cause-
technically did save Idjit's life.
Yes,
I
I
mean-
saved one.
You didn't. You weren't able to save Sally.
Like, I thought about
I
like
didn't think he could throw
just
fire.
swinging at him. But yeah, no.
If I dodged, I would have been fine. But I didn't.
So, chat, that's where we're going to end, not the campaign, but that's where we're going to end tonight's episode. There's obviously going to be a little bit of character restructuring. Next Wednesday, we might have to introduce some new characters to the party, as Idjit is the only surviving member of the Arcanic Adventurers, and is
nobody
now
will know his name.
and now is sole proprietor of all the property and the business, but he doesn't know who he is.
And nobody else will ever know his
And
name.
nobody else will ever know his name. Rest in
And even
peace.
if you get
bankrupt.
even if you get a new name, no one's gonna know it either because it just
No.
disappeared.
Rest in peace, Grant. Rest in peace, Sally. Rest in peace, Frederick. We're going to end the stream for now. What I'm going to do, actually, is put it on our starting soon screen and use that as like an intermission. I didn't get to see my wife today, so I'm going to go see her for a moment, make sure she's tucked in and ready for bed, and then I'll be back in like 25 minutes probably, and we're going to be playing some Rainbow Six Siege. Thank you guys. I hope you guys come back next Wednesday. We hope to see you guys
I'm
in the
ready.
Discord. Nothing but love. Thank y'all for coming.
Peace, guys.